why are we on this global talent program journey? Why have we been talking about global mindset, hearts, and skill set so far? Just a short video to kind of remind us what we have been up to.
In their recent report, Talent Mobility 2020 and Beyond, PwC, the international business consultancy, carried out a survey of business leaders' opinions. It found that their main concern is what they call talent mobility. Their report said,
"There is a growing recognition that the best future leaders of today's organizations must reflect the world in which they operate. International experience is an essential part of their development. Despite the prevalence of technology that brings us all closer together, there'll never be a substitute for experience gained on the ground."
Smart companies are looking for talent that has a wide understanding of the world, not just their own subject area. The ability to change jobs and even types of work regularly by learning new skills quickly. A natural tendency to not just bring skills to work, but also a good understanding of ethics, morality, cultural references, and global trends. Therefore, anyone hoping to persuade their employer that they are truly global needs to explore and then develop 3 different types of attributes.
Mindsets. These are a set of assumptions, methods, or ideas on which people base their behaviors. There are 2 kinds of mindsets, fixed and growth. Fixed tend to stagnate and become less useful. Growth mindsets continually adapt with experience.
Hard sets relate to areas of human sensitivities and the way we behave with each other, things like morality and honesty.
Skill sets. We build up sets of skills as we turn learning and experience into abilities.
Employers are now looking for talent on themes key to the global workplace: global citizenship, collaboration, skills development, and research and innovation. And remember, this is regardless of what you are studying or which industry you choose to work in. The Global Talent Program has been developed with employers to help you discover and demonstrate your potential to work in a truly global way, crossing physical and cultural boundaries to make you and your CV really stand out from the crowd.
Semester in this year 2018 so far. So we did focus on internationalization and employability skills to help you become a global talent. We learned, network, travel, some of you experienced life as part of the university. We did some really fascinating core workshops, some of you did learning games online, loads of extracurricular activities and mobility opportunities. So all of these things helped you to develop skills that are in high demand at the workplace of the future. Our core workshop this year involved all of these companies, which were fascinating. I hope you have managed to come to some of these sessions and met some of the BU alumni and employers that took part in these sessions. So it's a holistic personal and professional development. So we talked about, as a global citizen, we talked about global mindsets, then we talked about hard sets, and then we talked about skill sets. And all of these things help you to think and gather information. We talked about pestle analysis. We talked about how to be a global citizen when you're visiting a different country, how to work in collaboration with people from different backgrounds. And then we talked about the skills that you need to develop for each of your career paths, how to assess what you need to, what are your skills gaps and how you need to identify the skills gaps in order to be able to get where you want to be. And all of these things will come into play now as part of Stage 4. So Stage 4 has been designed for postgraduate students, but we've had some undergraduate students that were eager to join Stage 4. So this year we're piloting to invite some of those students to join us today. And it's open as session, but they weren't able to just get in touch. So what are advanced skills individuals? They're able to take their mindset, heart set, and skill set to the next level. So it's not enough to just kind of have the information. You should also be able to synthesize it, use this information in the best possible way when you're faced with a really stressful situation in the workplace or in your life, and actually being able to extract everything that you know from your head, from your heart, and from your skills in order to kind of identify what is required for this particular situation and maybe act in the best possible way for this particular situation. So apply in the real world those skills, solve real world problems, and achieve your goals ultimately. So the things that we will be talking about and helping you learn throughout stage 4 over the next few sessions are these: managing projects, scanning the horizon and empirical research, thinking like an entrepreneur, analyzing and synthesizing information, problem solving, innovation and digitalization, pitching, campaigning, and crowdfunding. So all of these things we will touch as different parts of this challenge. So all very useful experiences. Please remember them so that you can then come up with an example when you're faced with an assessment situation or an interview situation where you need to demonstrate, you've been asked to demonstrate some of these skills. Employers really want to see those skills in the real workplace. And how do we develop these skills? So we will have 2 sessions, as I said today, and the next session is on the 27th of March. So some of you will come to both sessions, some of you will come only to today's session. But in order to benefit, make the most of this stage 4 and learn the most, I really advise you to come to both sessions and do the whole challenge, the whole lab, if you can. So this is what the process will look like. I have printed some of these so you have them, but you obviously have them on your screens as well. You could just pick one and give to the next table. So today we will be doing project management kind of training and understanding and challenge brief. Then today, as part of the session, you will create a concept in your groups on the challenge. Then between session 1 and 2, you will further develop your concept. You will work on the project initiation document. Optionally, Steve will be available on the 13th and 20th of March to consult you if you need to ask any questions, or you want to just see whether you're doing the right thing in your groups. And then prepare your pitch for the 27th of March. On the 27th of March, we will have a apprentice-like boardroom. It will be happening here. So you'll have professionals who will be taking part in this boardroom to assess your pitches, and they will give you some feedback around, if this was in the real world, would I give you funding to make this project a reality? So they will give you some feedback telling you about your presentation skills, about your analysis skills, and all these project management skills that we have been talking about throughout this journey. So a safe environment for you to practice something that will be needed in your future life. So please make the most of it. If you just want to do today's session, day 1 only, you will still do the same steps 1 and 2, develop your concept today, and then work on the project initiation document and the concept very briefly at home and upload it as part of your reflection under this stage. So you will get only 1 core credit on the stage 4 if you come to day 1 only and do this. If you do the whole lab, you will be given 2 core activities under stage 4. Okay, Jenna.
So I'm just going to tell you a bit about what's available under the Discipline Researcher badge now as optional activities to accompany this lab that you're doing today. So there are IT Learning Centre workshops, which I know some of you have done already, and study skills workshops that are available all throughout the year, so do make the most of those. There's also an upcoming SURE conference, which is showcasing undergraduate research excellence, because one of your optional activities is attending conferences or presenting at conferences. So that's an upcoming opportunity if you're interested in that, although there are many. I know there was a recent tourism one as well that lots of you attended. So any conference that you've attended, please make sure that you upload evidence for that as well. That's all available on this badge. And yes, just wanted to say you're nearly there, most of you, with your GTP awards. So these are a few optional activities that are available on all of the badges that are coming up. There's a spring recruitment fair coming up on the 27th of March, which is really it's based around local employers offering current jobs. So if you're interested in looking at jobs in the local area, then that's a really useful event to come along to, and it's worth one of your optional activities on the Skilled Practitioner badge. We've also got online games for each of the badges, which are really useful to complete anyway. They take about 30 minutes to complete, so they're a really good quick option if you want to try and complete a badge before May. If you came to the One Wild Festival yesterday, and I saw a lot of you there, please make sure you remember to upload your passports with your 10 stamps. That counts as one optional activity on the Global Citizen badge. And just a quick plug as well for the BU Global Talent Influencer activity. If any of you want to promote what you've done on the Global Talent Programme before you leave, we really would love to hear from you. And it also counts as one of your activities on the collaborative player badge, so do get in touch. The deadline for this year is the 1st of May, so please do make sure you upload all your evidence before then if you want to complete this year. And our ceremony is on the 15th of May, so we'll be sending round invites to that soon, so it promises to be a really good event, so we hope to see lots of you there.
Thank you. Yeah. So after the session, again, as normal, go onto the portal, Stage4, upload your booking confirmation or picture from today's session, and one piece of written evidence. So this could be your challenge solution draft concept that you will develop today, and then what are the next steps after this challenge. That after the things that you will learn today, you will kind of outline the steps on this stage one. Okay, and there will be a survey with feedback for us.